questions.
Question number 1. Obama or Hillary?
Obama, easy.
Obama, easy.
He's just more likable.
Yeah, tell some Syrian kid that.
Well, Hillary Clinton would have done the same shit if she was president. It would probably be worse if she was president.
Yeah, 100%. I'm in.
All right. So I'm gonna introduce. I got Clark here.
What's going on?
Let me start over. Sorry. I'm gonna introduce you. I got Clark here, known as ZENCII for music stuff. But you've got a couple of other endeavors that we're gonna talk about, right?
Hell yeah, that's the plan.
All right. My first question I got for you is, when did you get started doing ZENCII?
I think this is 10th grade. I was 17. I was in I knew I wanted to do music way before that. Like I was like playing around on GarageBand, like doing dumb shit. But can I cuss on this? Does it matter? I don't know why I asked that. I don't know why I asked that.
No cussing.
Yeah, my fault. Dang. So I was in darn science class and I just kept writing a bunch of fucking random words like close to that, like sounded kind of like that.
Yeah.
And I finally got to ZENCII and I thought it sounded cool. And
so you came up with the name at 17?
Yeah. And then
so
that's when before that I was making music and stuff, but I always knew I kind of wanted to do some real like off the beaten path, kind of like weirder shit. So I think when I made the name is kind of when the actual like auto art focusing on that project came after.
That's cool. I didn't realize that like ZENCII started when you were actually 7. Like I knew you made music before that, but I didn't know you had the name that. That early.
I had that first. I don't know. I guess in my head, like Brandon mattered hella, which is ironic because like fuck it didn't at that time. But like, yeah, I thought that was way important, so I focused on that shit. And then once I landed on something I like sound wise or whatever, I had to that kind of made me want to pursue it or like do the full whatever.
And it's a unique name too. What does it mean? You told me before.
It's a Turkish. It literally just means like black dude, like black man.
Oh, really?
Turkish, swear to God.
I thought it was something.
But like obviously like Zen is like your energy or like how you feel, and like Chi is also like another form of like your energy or whatever. So I saw a bar in it, and I was like, I love that. Fuck it, we're going with that.
I hope the mic don't pick up you moving the chair. Like
I wasn't thinking. I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. No, you're good. But,
I got to zoom you. So what the fuck? How long have you had this?
How long have I had what? That couple of weeks or months. I got it because it was like had this synth sound that I used like MIDI on GarageBand for like a fan of mine thing, and then I can't even it don't sound like it did in the video. So
you got scammed to be like that. Pro tip: don't get scammed.
Yeah, I got scammed, but it was like $20, so I'm like, whatever.
Word.
$20 for another keyboard I might use for something one day. It might have that one sound that hits, you know. So. But I guess while we're talking about ZENCII, what are your main musical inspirations for it?
Let's say I think definitely on like the rap side, like the lyrics. I'm thinking about my Young Thug. I'm thinking about Busta Rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about I put Andre on there with like how I like to bend the words and shit. Yeah. And then if you want to go newer age, I go like Smino for like how to, I don't know, just like to land on the beat right. I don't know. I love that real drunk, loose kind of feel. Yeah. So I would say I'd take it from them.
No Earl Sweatshirt?
Yeah, okay, I put Earl.
I feel like the first song you ever put out is so Earl.
Yeah, I did get that a lot when it came out. I got Odd Future and shit a lot. Yeah. It's funny, ironic. Like,
that song is called Nostrils.
Hell yeah,
go stream it now. Yeah,
go stream
great song.
That. Fuck yeah, shameless plug. I appreciate it. Where was I going with this? It's kind of funny. I really didn't listen to obviously I listened to Odd Future, but not how people would think hearing the older songs. Like I really wasn't I definitely like Tyler and Earl's like solo stuff.
You just naturally have some of that same energy.
Yeah, I guess it's that feel, whatever that like chasing some weird shit that I think sounds cool.
Well, I think you just like experiment more with hip hop than your average person like your age making hip hop, especially when you were
especially
younger.
Yeah. People definitely lean into. Well, it's really easy to like categorize shit as comparing it to what you've heard that's feels similar. So it makes sense.
I feel like you do a lot of stuff outside the box.
Hell yeah,
which is why I like what you do so much because it's it never feels like I can predict where it's going. You know what I mean?
That's definitely the goal.
Every time you bring a new instrumental or like you're gonna come over here and record vocals for something like. the instrumental is something different than last. It's not the same,
yeah.
you know. Like
That's
it's
definitely
cool.
the go. I really just like, man. I just like making shit. Like the whole anything like novel. I almost will go as far to say I like a new song that's kind of as opposed to something that's really good that I've already heard before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So anytime I try to, I work hard to chase like new. You know,
yeah.
like
you love doing
shiny.
it, and you can tell you love doing new
Hell
stuff,
yeah.
trying stuff. You can tell in the music.
New shiny is that's my number one inspiration is new shiny.
I know this varies a little bit, but what topics do you find yourself like writing and rapping about? Like I know it's changed a little bit over time, but
I definitely would just say like day in the life, slice of life almost kind of shit. Like I definitely want how do I put it? I think it's just the most honest, really. Like it's the best way.
Yeah.
Just stuff I've had go on in my life, like stuff that I want, stuff
just
I'm
what's going on at the
for.
time.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think, especially with the last project, that project's almost. It's basically like a summary of the 2 years that I was working on it, or
Which
however
project?
long.
Are you talking
Tired,
the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, the full album Tired is out now. Go listen to
Y'all
that.
go stream that. It's 13 songs about the last 3-4 years of my life.
And it's I gotta say, like, not just local music. That is like one of the best rap albums I've heard in a long time.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Like rappers that I usually really like, I don't think have put out an album in the last 4 or 5 years that I like as much as what you know what I'm saying? Like
that means a lot.
It really it's all over the place in a good way. There's a lot of different sounds, and it's
hell yeah.
Like I said, it's just you just do a unique thing.
Appreciate it, man. I mean the most. But yeah, no, with that one, I definitely wanted to like. I definitely said it before, like just like throwing shit at the wall and like seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
Like by the end, I felt like I had a better grasp on controlling what shit was thrown where.
Yeah.
So that definitely helped me like kind of like hone in closer to what I wanted. But so I'm really excited to get a new wall for the next album. I said that.
The song Deja Vu is on that album. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I put the OG mix on it, not the slowed version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I put the it's like the usual BPM, like how I made it originally. Because when I first put it out, that version 48 or whatever, I like slowed it. It's like kind of chopped and shit like that. But the I don't know. Somebody told me they really liked, because I was showing this album to all my friends the whole time I was making it. Of course, you know.
Yeah.
But
it was cool to have you send me like instrumentals and no vocals or just short snippets over like the last 2 or 3 years, and I've listened to it, that one time and then forgot about it, and then hear the album a year or two later and like, oh, I remember that.
Hell
and it's like changed completely sometimes.
Facts.
You built on it in a way that I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, a few times, dog.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's fun. But fuck, I lost my train of thought. I need to stop saying I'm saying that too.
No, you're good. You're good. It might be an edited I might edit some of it out. Or we can just keep it natural.
There we go. Yeah,
it's just natural flow of podcasts.
We gotta see what's going on.
What gear do you use? Like, I know you do a lot of stuff in the DAW. But what's your favorite like piece of gear you use?
Favorite piece of gear? Ooh, definitely would have to be the Mini Log by Core.
Yeah.
Synth came out in like 16.
I love those.
Like that.
Ever since I saw yours, I want one. But I'm like, I don't need another synth.
No, I love how that thing feels. Shout out Roland FP30. That's my my long keys. I've just been practicing actually like trying to compose shit like full hand myself. And that's helped a lot with that, just having full range of the keys, like a longer board. Because the Mini Log's only like, I don't know, it's like
2 or 3 octaves.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's just at 3 octaves, and it's a lot shorter. So that wider FP30 makes me feel like I'm playing a full. It makes me feel like I'm elegant and shit.
Yeah, like you feel like you probably learned a lot playing.
Getting dialed in on that.
I know you put me on to the Boss.
I was gonna bring that up
RC.
next.
I think you might have the RC5. I got the 3.
Yeah, RC5.
That is like the best looper I've ever had.
I love that thing. Yeah.
Like I had the Digitech Stereo Jam Man thing, and it's easier to actually make loops on that one because it's bigger and got more switches. But you couldn't like
the workflow. I feel like
you couldn't upload like backing tracks to it. Like I love the Boss RC3 or 5 or whatever because you can like put a track on it and then play over it. Like you can put something from the computer.
Well, you could do that on the what you have. The way I do it, all I do is use a dongle in my phone.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it now on mine. I'm just talking about the old looper I had. I couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, no.
That's why I bought the
3.
When you brought yours over here. I bought one like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Because I mean that. Like just seeing you use that, and you came over with those like you'd kind of built on them already, but it was like some drum samples and
Yeah,
stuff.
like some of the loops.
Yeah, seeing you do that, like, and then me getting one of those is how I was able to do my solo stuff live the way I did it twice, you know, like with the backing tracks where I could play over.
And I've seen that. I love that every time you do it. That shit's fire.
Yeah, it's like just a more unique way to do something, you know, instead of just playing it from the laptop.
Exactly. Like you don't need a, for lack of better words, like a DJ, because that's, you know, you have everything lined up ahead of time. I do like that.
Yeah, it's easy to have it right there.
Yeah, it's big fun.
But that Korg mini log, that's your favorite?
I'm changing it. The RC5. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it is.
Just because like that shit really changed a lot. I would ironically say that thing helped me play better than having the FP30. Yeah. Just because like I had to, like, you only get 8 bars or 16 bars or whatever, and you get a million takes to actually load it up. So I was really just sitting there for fucking hours and just figuring out the best possible thing for XYZ or the shit that I wanted to hear. You know what I mean? So it really gave me that, like, the space to fuck up a bunch and figure out what I wanted to make.
And you said that you were running from your phone a dongle into the pedal to get samples on.
I was drum sampling off like YouTube or
that's an interesting way to do that.
Yeah, I sampled Breaking Bad like that. Yeah, just like random shit. I'm really excited for the that's another project. I think I'm just calling it the loops. I don't know what else, but I have a bunch of stuff that I've made on that RC5 that I'm really excited to put out.
Loop stuff.
I don't think I'm doing. I don't know. It might be vocals. It might not be. It might be half vocals.
Yeah.
But some of those are just instrumentals. They have to be. And then some of them are, like, I feel like could flesh out into something bigger.
I guess we've kind of talked about this a little bit, but I wrote down here that I wanted you to kind of walk me through your creative process. Like, how does a song start? And I guess it depends on what kind of song, right? But I guess,
for sure,
say a song like Nostrils or Deja Vu, like, that's like, it's a beat, you rap over it, like, it's not loop based really. Yeah. Like, how do you start a song like that?
Well, definitely whenever I have like an idea, first I have to have the idea in mind. Either it'll be like a one liner or some like real
lyrics first,
okay. Or it'll be like a real nasty like groove first, if that makes like a nice like a drum pocket that I feel that I need something to. But most of the time, ultimately, I think about where I'm making the song for. If that makes sense. So if I have an idea for a song, I'm like, okay, I need this song to sound like 3 a.m. Atlanta, car driving on the highway, I'm high as fuck. Or I need it to sound like, I don't know, 3 p.m. boring ass town, ain't shit going on, but something's coming. Or, you know, like,
so you have a vibe.
I'll try to align.
That's cool.
I'll try to align how I feel with like where I see the song being played, like where the song is or whatever.
Yeah, you do describe just music in general based off of like a vibe like that. Like,
I try.
Like, this one is like driving drunk. That, you know, like you said something like, you know, like
I always try to compare shit like that because that's how I imagine it. Or no, it's that Toe song. I said it feels like a heart attack. No hell, dog. I've made a jillion jokes about that. Just like no hell is what it sounds like when you're dying.
It's kind of got a heartbeat feel with the bass line anyway.
What it sounds like when you're like, you know, on the when you're like mid OD, but you're arguing with somebody.
For people listening, he's talking about a Toe song, a band that I used to be in called "There's No Hell in This House." If you're interested in,
go check that out.
Go stream what he's talking about.
Go stream the Overall Underground.
But aside from music, you've told me about like some other plans you have to create stuff.
Me and Blake Walsh, shout out from Coffee Whale Films, are working on a few short films that we're gonna do over the next. I should be shooting within the next few months.
Nice.
And I'm really excited to get some of those out. Probably put them in some festivals. I don't know how to get too into what they're about or whatever, but I'm just gonna say real thriller. You know, edge of your seat kind of shit. I want people to have something cool to look at.
Hell yeah.
And tell a good story.
And you have written the scripts for that, right?
Yeah, Blake definitely helps and add stuff or whatever because he's actually worked on just more stuff in general that I have. So anything like creative, I want to do as much as I can to make it the best. But I know my shit can only go so far. I've never really made a full thing before.
He's got that like experience with doing other Coffee Whale stuff with Nick. He also is just like... of course, I mean, he's a guy with a camera. He films DIY shows. He, helps film people's movies and stuff. But he's got just the mind and the brain to, like, look and, like, see a shot and build a shot. Like, he's very visual based.
So well.
Which,
like, you describe
sense,
something to him and he knows. You know what I mean? He'll sit there and he starts lining it up. Like, I ask him what I want. Even when we were doing, like, the Bong funeral, or stuff like that. Like I'll just visualize what I see in my head, and I'll just see him sit there and go bet, and then whatever he says do, I'm doing it.
How is that footage coming along?
Dude, it's great. Yeah, Blake's already edited through most of it. There's like a few choppy sections we gotta like cut out and blah blah blah. And I already wrote all the music for it, so we're just waiting on.
So for people listening, Clark had a funeral for his bong that broke and invited people, set up a screen, you had people go give like eulogy speeches.
Rest
like,
in peace.
Yeah.
Everybody showed up in suits. It was beautiful.
Yeah, we had to try so hard not to laugh. Like I was cracking up. Like,
that shit was good.
Yeah, you were talking so serious about this bong that you buried and then put sticks in the ground. I feel like it's gonna be really funny to watch that one.
I'm excited about that. Even Blake in the edit, it's so good. Like there's so many little scenes that were just in my head were just really normal at the time happening, but he's got it pushed around in a way that it's magic.
Yeah, I know his edit of that is gonna be
it's good.
He's good at
it's fun.
Like he edited he filmed it too, but he edited the Toe documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna come out this year, which is gonna be in a festival too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Which y'all
go see that.
You're in a couple scenes of that.
I was so hammered in that scene. I probably shouldn't bring this up.
Was it when you came by the Moxie when you were recording?
Man.
Yeah.
I think there's no way I didn't bring it up 40 times when I was there, but I just remember y'all were recording.
I don't think I know. I guess I was in this. I don't know if I noticed.
Yeah, because y'all were recording tuba. Y'all were recording y'all were just recording in general for one of the songs. I can't even think now. But y'all were getting the horns down, and something was up with the equipment. Y'all couldn't. Something was going on. But I just remember I was just sitting in that barbershop chair, just like damn near floating, bro. Like I was somewhere else.
Yeah, there's a good shot of that in the doc. And then there's a bit. So I believe that I haven't seen his newest edit of it, but I believe the documentary opens with the music video he made for the song "Intact."
Yeah, I'm in that. Yeah,
like there's a scene of you rapping over us playing No Hell at a show and that, and you're going so hard, and I was so happy with what he did with that because it's like, of course, it's about the band and stuff, and he's got good footage. But the way he found a way to include all the people that surrounded the band in a way, so it was good to have. It was cool that you're in that. But
it's not like it's just some band in bumfuck nowhere. Like it's the whole community around it.
Yeah, he did a good job making it seem like that.
Shout out Blake.
I guess me and Blake have written this thing together that you're gonna act in.
Yeah, I'll be excited for that. Y'all stay tuned.
Start filming for that in a couple of months.
It's a big 2026.
Yeah, it's a big year for projects. I'm trying to do like all the creative projects I want to do this year. I'm just throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks. Like I'm trying to record other people's bands and stuff with the equipment I got. I'm just trying to do whatever.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat right now. I'm just trying to get everything. Like it's funny. I feel like last year it was just me figuring out what all I actually wanted to do, and this year is now everything's in motion now. So it's like set up for me. So I'm ready to just go through the motions.
And I feel like we're all like in each other's stuff. Like we're all like,
but it's
we're
good.
all
it's
doing
supposed to be like that.
Yeah. It's like I feel like we're all like aligned and to get these things done now.
Yeah.
So, and you mentioned to me one time when we were in Atlanta that it was your dream to kind of design women's fashion, or was it women's or just fashion in general?
Fashion in general. I'm really I like clothes and shit, so I definitely want to. But I know it's one of those things where, again, with the music, like if I can't bring something to the table that's new or at least is like engaging enough that people feel like they need it, I'm not gonna. It'll get shelved. Like I have some like really simple prototypes and stuff like that I've been like half working on and like drawing up. But until it's something where I'm like, oh, I need that, I'm holding off on that. Because there's a few other projects that I need to do first that I'm working on this year. I say
that kind of is your through line with project. Like I feel like you really sit on stuff and you feel like it's right, which is good.
And against my will, I'll say that.
Because so I'm kind of like that now, but for a long time I wasn't. I'd make something, I just put it out, I'm like, it's done.
Man, I need to.
No, but it's good because it makes your quality control. It makes everything you do like great. Because
Thank you. I mean, I'll try.
So if you haven't done any clothing stuff yet, like if you do it, when you do it, it'll be
it'll be what I need. Exactly. That is definitely the goal. Because I know it's so easy to like. And I've done it too, definitely. It's so easy to just kind of like throw something together and just kind of shit it out. And then it's cool, but then in like 3 months, is it cool? And then it's like in 6 months, is it cool?
Yeah,
so if I can sit there and be like, fuck that, I'm gonna spend a year making this thing really nice, and then when it finally comes out, even if it's a turd, it's a shiny ass turd. You know what I mean?
It's just a weird situation with creating content now, especially with the internet being so important, because it's like, okay, yeah, I want to sit on this thing and work on it till it's the best it can be, but also the way people get any kind of like attention is because they've done so many things.
Exactly.
So it's like I might as well just keep putting stuff and see what Like I did that with my solo music this year. I put out an album, the soundtrack to Nick's movie, and 2 EPs, and I really maybe should have just had an album. And,
I definitely I love the score on the film. I love everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, I did the score like a couple years ago actually, but it probably should have just been an album and that score.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I was just like, I had all this stuff, and as I was going, I was like, maybe this will be one that gets some sort of attention.
Yeah,
like,
no, definitely.
You know
push everything
I mean?
in different corners. It's just so nuts because like we're having a fight like. Just like the quantity, just the sheer amount of shit getting put out every 30 seconds, like having to like push against that whole time.
Yeah, you've talked about like how you were forcing yourself to make Instagram reels. To promote stuff.
You know, like you do it, it's fine, but I don't know. Like again, if I'm not, I definitely I want to do that shit without just being like, here's 10 bands I really enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck all that. Like I want to.
You don't want to do the trends that are kind of annoying.
Yeah.
You want to do something kind of unique.
I want to come to something special. You know, come across an idea.
But it's harder to
really
blow
sit
up like
on,
that.
You know? Yeah, again,
because people latch on to things they know.
Yeah.
But
If you don't have anything out, they don't know. So you got to just start making shit. So like, advice for people: don't listen to us at all. Put it out. Don't even think.
I mean. I don't know. You never know. You know, one of your weird videos where you're playing keyboard and there's pictures over the top, like that might be something that hits one day.
Yeah, eventually. You know what I mean? But again, the goal behind it is definitely eventually.
I got written down here. Like I've seen you perform a bunch of times, and I got to mention your live shows because they vary so much. Like there was a couple times where you played like a couple of the same songs, and it was all like. Hip hop, upbeat songs that you rapped over, and then we played a show together recently where you'd had I think the Korg mini log and the looper,
doing
and
some improv shit.
Yeah, you like mostly improv the lyrics over everything, and like added like synth line stuff as you went. What kind of what's like your like what's the concept for that? Like, is that like what made you decide to do that when you had normally done like a straightforward rap show?
All right, do I do like the short, cool answer or like the dork?
Both. Yeah, do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Short answer, I want to make a fuck ton of shit, and the easiest way to put it out without stressing about how it is and how blah, blah, blah is to just do it live. Because like you can't even, you're there already. It's happened. You can't do anything about it. And I just think it's something so special about shit like that, like coming up with something on the spot. It kind of makes you have to be on your toes and like, bitches, this is ass. Your ass, you know what I mean? But like if it's okay or if it's good, you know what I mean? That's where you like we have some of those parts here, you know.
I mean, you were definitely wanting to run through some of the set where it was going really well. Like it was like sticking.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hell yeah! But it's really fun. Cause I think there was one time I did. So far doing live shit like that, it's real risky. Cause you could tell 20 seconds in of how you feel if you can like really improv right here, or if you have to just. If you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I don't feel the shit flowing or whatever, there was one time where I was like 3 minutes into making some shit on stage, and everyone just kind of looking at me, and I was like, bro, I'm not feeling this. So I really just deleted the whole shit and ran it back. No one cared, you know what I mean? It's fine. You just keep rolling, you know?
It's
like,
part of the show.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That's some weird shit that you'll never hear again.
I think that is like an interesting type of thing to see as an audience.
Yeah, and then even if it goes wrong, it's still kind of cool because like, I watched some dude eat it on stage for 30 minutes. Like that's still funny, you know? Like, or good, like entertaining at least.
Are you planning on doing more of that in the future?
Yeah, hell yeah. I definitely know because you've again seen me do shows for a while. In the beginning, it was only just like the shit that I had recorded and finished, and then so these last like 3 sets I've done are only been the improv stuff. So I definitely want to do like a mix of both. I'm probably gonna do like 3 or 4 songs that I've already pre-recorded off the album or whatever, new stuff, and then I'll do like 2 or 3 songs of the improv shit.
Okay.
And then in the middle, I'll talk about something or blah blah blah. I'm still figuring that out yet.
So, what's your like? I guess this is kind of a broad question, but what's like your future goals for the project? Like, what's the vibe of the next stuff you're releasing?
Oh my god. Confident. I'll say that.
Confident?
Like a little more refined, like a little more up. Like
Not the sample-based stuff?
Yeah.
Because you had the sample-based EP that came out recently.
Yeah, that's all. So. That's just beat tape stuff. I'm loving that too. But the next few songs, it's definitely some kind of EP or something. I'm probably not going to do like an album again for a while because, I don't know, just whatever. But
the album thing is like, it's also another weird situation because it's like, it feels great to have made this like comprehensive piece of work that flows through and has all your ideas on it, and then like in the grand scheme of things, apparently people don't really listen to albums anymore. People that make music listen to the albums.
Bitch, I could have made 9 singles.
Non-musicians would have just listened to all those songs
100%.
All throughout the year, released as singles every couple of weeks.
Excellent. It's so fun.
But I think it's still great for people to do albums though, because it's like if someone that is a musician or just someone that really likes the work that you've done, they do have the opportunity to go and listen to like
a full body. I definitely agree. Because again, I still
like that.
My bad. I am gonna cut you off. I was just gonna say like I definitely feel the exact same. Like I still actively listen to whole albums of the way, and I'm sure there's billions of people that do. But like and it's so funny too because I don't even know if I wanna like I have a bunch of singles that I have like semi ready that I'm like still tweaking or whatever. And now I'm in my head. I'm like, fuck. Am I only putting out singles because of I'm looking at how the algorithm moves? Like, am I doing this preemptively? Or am I doing this because I want to do it? And now it's putting all these ideas in my head, and I'm like, ugh, fuck all that. So now I'm just gonna put them out how I've been planning anyway. Like you know,
as singles.
Yeah, as singles. Keep moving. Don't because now I'm like thinking of how I'm perceived instead of just moving. You know what I mean? Because now I'm like, oh, people are gonna think he's just doing singles to do singles. Which like in the beginning, that was absolutely fucking true. But now. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
And you
just
can
put them
do,
out. You know?
Like,
I can waterfall if I want, like put 1 with the 2 under it and then 3 with the 3 under it.
Yeah, you could always put out a single and every single adds another song.
Yeah.
And then eventually you have a whole album, you know.
Stuff like that.
That's kind of what I want to
do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the band that I do, you know, right now called Lighthouse. We went and recorded. So we had our first album come out around this time last year. And we did that quick. Like, we were a band for, 3 months, recorded it. And,
y'all didn't push that out. But again, y'all have so much chemistry already.
Yeah, because we'd done some of the bands together before. But then we went and did, this past summer, like, just a couple of months after that album came out, we went and recorded, I guess, 9 or 10 songs at a studio in Fort Payne. And normally I move so quick finishing up things. Because I was going to do the vocals not there. I was going to do them at home.
Yeah.
And it's taken me forever to do it now. And then now I'm like, all these songs even fit as one album? Like, does it even like benefit us to do another album? So now what we decided on is like we're just gonna do 2 separate EPs. Okay, and like stuff will fit like that, and then maybe we'll do an album later. But we're like maybe the 2 EP thing will like. It's shorter, so people will listen to the whole thing more often. Yeah, exactly. You know? But
God, it just sucks so much dick that you even have to consider shit like that. You know?
Because bands back in the day were just like, we got enough songs for an album. We think we'll go record it, put it. You know,
didn't make this.
They didn't even think that hard about track listing order either. You know, they just put it all out there, and it was like it was a hit. You know,
because again, like there was like the what's the word? Like the range of shit you just could listen to was just less. I mean, like people, it wasn't as much shit. I mean,
and also I guess you know, now if a band puts out an album, you really like one song, you might hear it on the radio or it might pop up on like an algorithm on Spotify. You could save that one song. You don't have to ever even think about the rest of the album if you don't want to. But back then, if you heard one song on the radio you liked by a band, you couldn't go to the store and buy the one song. You had to buy the whole album.
Yeah, and pray to God, at least half of it was good, or else you were mad about your $5 or whatever.
Yeah, but it's crazy how it works. I guess really like the best thing people that are making music can do is just do what you want.
Yeah, just keep making it.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, that's really what I've been working on for these next batch of singles. I say that. Like I'm working on like I don't know, I'm talking shit on these. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be it's less about what I'm doing and more about how I feel.
Is the song Neymar out?
No, it's not out yet. That's coming in the next wave. Okay, that's one of them.
Is that going to come out as a single?
Yeah,
yeah. Whenever you hear recording vocals for that one, I love that one.
Yeah,
that was one of my
shit was fun. Yeah, I do love that song. Dude, I've mixed that song like 40 different times. I ain't even playing. Like just I'm like here with it right now. Like I could put it out right now, but I feel like I could get like 2 or 3 more dB again, and like I could do something to the vocals, but I don't know at this point.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Who
gives a shit?
The last version of it I heard that you mixed, I thought sounded good.
Yeah, right. So who gives a shit? Put that bitch out at this point.
Do it.
I'm talking to myself at this point.
Right now, put it out.
Put it out right now. Call Rain.
Yeah, put it out before this podcast comes out, so I can go back and add like, hey, Neymar's out.
So we can say it's on there. Go listen to it.
Before we're done, wrap this up. If there's like one song that you want people to check out that you've done, which one would you say?
I would say Face Card Declines. It's,
Okay.
I think track 3 off the record, if not the 4th one.
That's a solid song.
That's my favorite, and I've had a lot of people come to me and say they like that one. So, and also if you don't if you're not into the whole album play, I have a song called "I Don't Like Pork" that a lot of my friends really fuck with.
Oh, that's a good one.
So yeah, I had to go ham.
So the song that you want them to check out.
Face Card Decline. It's track 3, ain't it?
I'm checking real quick.
It might be 4, because I know it's Wake Up, I'm Up. No, it's 4. It's Wake Up, I'm Up, Funny You Broke, and then it's
Face Card Declines is track 8 actually.
Damn, I'm wrong.
It's been a minute since you put it out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Did I get a pass?
Yeah, it's on the album Tired by ZENCII. Track 8, Face Card Declines.
Hell
Check that one out. All right. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
Shit don't get declined. You don't know about racks. Big tits, rich, throwing out your spine. Sent hard for a kiss. Wonder why she don't pay you no mind. Walk hard to your lips. Walk on Neil Young. I'm in my prime. Peeking. Walk on Neil Young. I'm in my prime. Peeking.
I hate dumb niggas.
I don't argue with a lane. Look at him like, damn, that's a good point. Fuck is you saying, little nigga? Bankroll fresh, walked in with a joint. Life feel like circus, woke up like